Casino Night, one of the great episodes of The Office. Casino Night teaches us a lovely story about star-crossed lovers, paving a way for love when all is against them. Wow. And sometimes in life, you just have to take a gamble. Wow, beautiful stuff. The episode starts off with some casual bullying. Jim, the school bully, tells a kid who shows slight signs of autism that he can mind control. We've all used that one before. Dwight wants Jim to prove him wrong. Jim looks into the coat rack and wow, it's actually moving. But wait, what you guys don't know is that Jim is mind flirting with his work girlfriend, and she also seeks happiness in messing with the Dwight kid. They're all doing it in front of her fiance. The boss decides he wants to invite his boss for a date at Casino Night. What is Casino Night? Casino Night, as Michael explains it, is an illegal underground gambling disguised as a charity event. If you can justify your wrongdoings with a little charity donation, everything will be fine. It's not uncommon in many business corporations. This guy wants to donate the money to Animal. Kelly picks Kobe's charity, even though Kobe cheated. But she justifies it because Kobe's attractive. It's a common theme we see play out in this episode. Angela tries to play morality officer, and the only person keeping it real with what he will do with the money is Creed. And there's this other guy, Toby. He's standing up for all this moral ambiguity.
Shut up, Toby.
And that's about to take place.
Divorce.
We all need to just take a step back
to the
and give him credit for being so brave. He needs a little more credit than what Michael does a little racism bit on black people. It's 2007. Dwight tests out the special brain of his. Jim and Pam pick on their next victim, the fat kid trying to learn to play guitar, Kevin Malone. Then Michael flexes how he got 2 hoes on Casino Night.
2 queens on Casino Night. I am going
Damn, he justifies to Dwight how he's able to cheat on these hoes.
We must deceive them so as not to hurt them. And in that way, we honor them.
Hold up, let me write that one down. Dwight thinks he's Socrates. Ah yes, the great honorable Michael Scott. Which honestly, he does have great honor. Because at least he's cheating on them in front of them instead of behind them. But you know who has more honor? The motherfucking big stepper Creed. Right. He goes around and takes what he wants. He's not going around trying to claim a higher moral code, trying to justify his action. The fuck is that? He's a real one. And that's why he gets my respect. Then Michael shits on the disabled guy before giving a great speech. If this guy got his legs back for an hour, it's been 5 minutes having sex with his girlfriend, and the other 55 minutes kicking the shit out of Michael Scott. Coworkers will turn into lovers. And don't worry about your actions. Leave those preconceived notions at the door. In which Jim gets an idea. What does he have in mind? Michael sits down for poker and bluffs everyone, except for Toby, who calls him out. Toby then decides he wants to chase the feeling of taking money from Michael, which really plays into the theme of taking risks, because Toby is risking I don't punch him in the mouth. Jan then arrives and Michael basically explains why he didn't do anything wrong for having 2 girlfriends.
No, he didn't.
And gaslights her into thinking she was in the wrong here.
Her own fault.
We've all done this before. Dwight rolls an 8 and decides it's time to get a little freaky with Angela in the open.
Yo, chill.
Another risky situation. Damn, everyone's just getting risky tonight. Then we get this iconic scene of Jim and Pam looking all cute and shit. In the same way Jim goes all in and loses to Pam in poker is the same way. Oh wait, we're not there yet. Michael's 2 baby mamas talking shit to each other. Michael's shooting dice while giving us a masterclass on how to keep both baby mamas happy. Kevin loses his chips to Phyllis. If you guys remember, Kevin's the guy who Pam was making fun of earlier. He's now sitting alone without any money. But it is Pam's fiance who comes in and gives Kevin an opportunity of a lifetime. What a nice guy, you know. Jim, the guy who's about to ruin this guy's marriage, meets Jan outside. Jan needs a smoke break after realizing she drove 2.5 miles for a sneaky link with a guy named Michael Gary Scott. These two have a lot in common right here. Both of them are the third link in a love triangle. Do you guys understand how infuriating it must be to have just gone through a divorce? Then your rebound is Michael Scott, and then 2 weeks later, you get played by Michael Scott? It's no wonder Jan became crazy. Jim is looking for validation to ruin a happy couple, debating the ethics behind it. In which Jan says, fuck it. Why overthink on these moral dilemmas though, when you can just be like Creed Bratton? He stole his way to first place without a single, and he gets rewarded a mini refrigerator out of it. Roy and Pam talk plans about their honeymoon, and Jim looks Roy in the eye when he says he'll look after Pam tonight. Yes, Jim, you will. Jim does a little 1-2, give a cute little story, and decides to go all in on Pam a second time. Tell her about his feelings and whatever. And Pam said, nah, you a friend still. My fault. Michael then gives the most real speech about how sick it is having 2 different hoes in 2 different cities. Let's all clap it up for them. Pam then calls her mom about how her work boyfriend's getting a little too attached, in which Jim's stalking ass finds her again. And hey, since he's about to leave soon, he decides maybe I'll hit it once. So this guy was loyal to Pam for 3 years, and then he got mad at Pam when she cheated. Apparently that was an overreaction. What this episode of The Office teaches us is that cheating is okay if you're the main character of the show. It's also okay if you do it with 0 fucks, and cheating is also okay if you talk about your feelings beforehand. So yeah, it's a great episode, one of my favorites. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you.